Yeah, and it's doing it. Oh, nice. Okay. So we've got a car on our right. It's kind of inching its way. I'm going to give it a tap here. Yeah, it's got a little bit too close to that truck there. Okay, green light is on. We're starting to turn. Let's see if we're going to slide here. Oh, self-correcting here. Yeah, it was getting too close to the curb there. This must be so confusing for full self-driving. It's like version 12, never seen snow before. It's like, what's going on? Where are we? Oh, here we go. Green light's on. Yeah, a lot of slippage here. You can see that the steering wheel is tilting and correcting, and it's predicting the wrong lane over here because it's snow-covered lanes. It's not really sure where it's going to have to drive at. And it's correcting itself a little bit. It's getting a little bit closer and closer here, but it's not quite good enough. Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to another FSD supervised video. So today we are doing a snow test. We've got around maybe 2 inches of snow. We can see people are out shoveling and the sidewalks are covered. The whole streets are covered as well. We have these grooves on the roads that are coming up right now because of traffic. So it'll be interesting to see how FSD is going to react with all of this. So yeah, here we go. This is the first snow test. Let me see what profile I'm on. You can't really adjust anything, but I'm gonna put chill, and then I'm gonna see what's the lowest offset I can go down to is 0%. So I'm gonna keep it that way just in case. There is a segment in this route that is going to be on the highway. It'll be interesting to see how FSD is going to react. Coming up to a right turn here. It does seem to be driving slower than the usual. Let's see here. And I'm not too sure, is that because we just stopped for a bit or whatever? Now that we cleared the windshield, we can see properly. So yeah, if you folks like this snow videos, I'll be coming up with a lot of snow videos. This is version 12.5.6.3. So yeah, this is the latest FSD on hardware 4. It's a Model Y performance that we're driving on, 2024 model. So if you folks like this video, please hit like and please subscribe to my channel to be notified and hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever our video drops. Now with the lead car in front of us, I think that's why we're driving a little bit slow on the slower side of things. I really hope that he clears the way so that we can see what's going on. So first snow is very tricky. You got to be really careful here. You might get into situations where you get a lot of slippage going on the roads. Not really getting the right. Yeah, I'm going to disengage here and just get a little bit closer to this, just to clear the traffic for any traffic coming up on the right. So it's gonna have to wait for that vehicle to turn. It was almost gonna go for it, and then it's our turn right now. Ooh, yeah, and that's very fast. Oh, yeah, no, that's not good. It's that takeoff right off the intersection that is very fast. That is not very comfortable. So I'm going to watch out for that behavior. It does say full self-driving is degraded because of poor weather. Good slowdown here. It's clear right now, so we should be able to go. Yeah, it's predicting its own lane over here, I think, or the yellow line, but it's hardly seeing it, so... Oh, it's telling me to pay attention to the road now. Coming up to this yield here. Okay, this was nicely done. Ooh, I need to edit my route here. Okay, here we go. Pay attention to the road. It is driving quite slow. It's just that takeoff was so uncomfortable when it went for it. So we have the green light in front of us here. Let's see if it's gonna make it. Still driving pretty slow, eh? Okay. So it doesn't see any lanes because all the lanes are covered with snow, but it is actually um, just showing the border line of the road itself. So it's predicting where the pavement is, and this is the issue that we ran into last winter as well. Um, the prediction of the curb is not very well done because it does tend to drive over the curb. Right now, it is driving on the bank. I'll clear my windshield here just so that you guys can see. It's not doing it itself, which is weird, even though it's on auto. But yeah, it is going on the curved. The the carved path on the road here. Oh, here we go. We're veering off a little bit. Yeah, and we're getting too close to the curb here. Okay. Coming up to a stop sign here with a left turn. So it's going to have to creep a little bit to the front, but we are seeing cars coming up from the right and from the left, to be honest. So this is going to be a little bit of a hard turn here. Might have to speed you up, guys, a little bit here. There's a lot of traffic coming in from the left and the right. Now it's clear on the left, so it's going to edge in a little bit closer. There's one last car here, one last SUV, and it's going to take off right after that. Nicely done. Ooh, and here we go. We're drifting a little bit. It does have really good control on the speed there. It didn't really quite step on it after that turn. And that's what I was worried about because it's got that takeoff with a big extreme acceleration that is really not good for snow driving. All right, so this is a tricky situation over here where we have to yield and we have to cut across to the further left lane. Let's see how it does this. So we've got two cars. And it should really turn left here. Here it's doing it. Cutting across. And guys, there's no visible lanes here, but it is actually noting down the snow the snow banks on each lane divider that it's and it's noting it as a lane marking. So that's pretty interesting. It's gonna have to indicate here left and go left here. I'm not sure what its plan is over here. Yeah. And now the windshield wipers are going a little bit crazy. It's gonna have to turn left here. Not sure what it's waiting for. Oh, and it's not doing well. It doesn't see the lane markings properly, so it's not really. Yeah, and we missed it. We missed the exit. These are tricky, these left turns over here, because they're kind of like dividers on the road. So it's not gonna make this nav here. Let's see. Oh, we'll just leave it. Actually, I know that it's going to. Yeah, let's probably, what we'll do is we'll remove this one and we'll go to the next one, which will make it do a series of turns. So that's okay. Okay, I'll speed you guys forward over here. Okay, so indicating for this left turning lane over here. Getting a little bit too close to the curb. It does correct itself, and we should stop here. We should stop. We should definitely stop. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, that's a very late stop. That was a very late stop. So it's slow speeds, and you don't really see it across from a camera. But the way you should drive in these conditions is you should brake really, really early, and it wasn't really doing that. Even though it's low speeds, you can easily start skating yourself down to the middle of the intersection. It's crazy, even though all these snow and mud patches in front of us because of snow, you can see the visual is capturing almost everything. It's really, really cool. It's almost predicting also the cross paths of the pedestrian crossings as well. We'll see how it does on this turn here. It might be a little bit too fast for my liking, so I might be taking over. Yeah, and that's a little bit of an aggressive takeoff. That was actually okay. So I'll show you guys here my settings a little bit. Let me see. Actually, I can't really pull it up, but I am running on winter tires, and I've got the setting correct on my service menu on the wheels and tires, and I've selected winter tires, and it's doing really well. So I'm just going to actually cut across over here. This is getting a little bit too much trafficy for my liking. Oh, auto steer unavailable, and I've got the hazard lights on. Wow. Okay. I don't know if that came across. I think it's partly because of slippage. So if you got a lot of, yeah, it's not gonna be able to. That's not a U-turn really, but and now it's saying it's unavailable. Ooh, and I did get a strike. I think it was because I was looking at the windshield. That's probably what it was. Here, let's do this. We'll do this left turn here, and we'll start making our way back. We're probably gonna have to do our highway test on a different video here. Oh, looks like we have a disabled vehicle in front of us. So I'm gonna have to manually intervene here. Actually, let's see if FSD does this. I did help it out and give out the indicator. Yeah, and it's doing it. Oh, nice. Okay. So we've got a car on our right. It's kind of inching its way. I'm gonna give it a tap here. Yeah, it's got a little bit too close to that truck there. I had to give it just a tap, but it actually did the overtake by itself due to the disabled vehicle. Here we go. I really like that it's not driving too fast here, and it's kind of, I think with the whole scenery of like the snow and the vehicles driving slowly, it's kind of predicting that, even though our max is 50 over here. Obviously a lead vehicle helps as well. So let's see, our lead vehicle is leaving us here. Let's see how fast it's gonna go. Ah, yeah, it is actually. Yeah, not too fast actually. It's, yeah, it's slowing down a bit. Okay, it's doing 30 now. Oh, it's going a little bit too fast here. This is a playground zone, so I'm going to disengage. All right, folks. So if you folks have any suggestions for other routes and so on, let me know. I am a little bit disappointed. I got a ding on this. It's just because I was fixing my route here actually on my screen. So uh, I got FSD Strike 1 out of 5 right now. It's not too bad because they kind of reset them now every week and so. This is really good. So in these speeds, like with these snow conditions, this slow speed of 30 kilometers per hour is very good. Anticipated that vehicle a little bit and slowed down just a bit for it, but it wasn't really an issue. Yeah, this looks very promising. This build looks promising for snow driving. Um, obviously it's not ready yet. I don't think it is. If it's snowing in your area and you've got FSD, make sure you really test it out before you start using it on your usual commute. Let's see if it's gonna squeeze itself here between these two cars, between the car and the pavement. I don't think it's gonna do that. There's not enough space anyways. There is a pedestrian crossing here. Let's see if we're gonna stop for them. Yes, we did. Awesome job, FSD. And it didn't do anything over here. It stopped by itself. And the pedestrian was very far away and just about to step into the crosswalk. So that was really excellent. FSD is notorious, and ooh, here we go. A little bit of slippage action going on. And it's predicting the wrong lane over here because it's snow-covered lanes. It's not really sure where it's going to have to drive at. And it's correcting itself a little bit. It's getting a little bit closer and closer here, but it's not quite good enough. Yeah, and there is a car behind me. It's self-correcting now to the left. Yeah, it's all over the place over here, folks. It's not really finding the right lane. And it's a little bit difficult, to be honest. Like, you can't really predict these things. And here we go. It's worked its way right behind that car right now. And it knows where it's driving. And look at this. It can't even visualize the lanes properly, but it's still driving, and it's not really complaining. The flashing yellow over here for the pedestrian crosswalk, it's kind of slowing down for it, but that's okay. Even our lead vehicle was slowing down for it. Our lead vehicle is not even driving in the right lane. Oh my gosh, guys. Our lead vehicle is not even driving in the right lane, and it's kind of, I think, influencing the markings on our visual too. And there's an SUV behind me, and I can just feel the tension between us. It's like, what are you guys doing? Why are you driving in the middle of the lane? And you know what? I'm going to probably correct it here. Interesting. I don't even know if I'm now on the right lane or not. This must be so confusing for self-driving. It's like version 12, never seen snow before. It's like, what's going on? Where are we? But here's the truth. FSD drives in every condition. In any condition, in any area, any location. You just turn it on and it works. Doesn't see lane markings? Doesn't matter. It'll work itself around things. It'll predict the safest trajectory and will do it. And that's what I like about FSD. Waymo would never be able to do this shit. This is the harsh reality. This is how good full self-driving is. And yeah, you can't really say otherwise. All right, so now we've got to change lanes all the way to the left. And again, there's no lane markings. And it's predicting a little bit of it over here. The car in front of us is being very timid, to be honest. A little bit too timid for my liking, even if I'm driving manually. And over here, we're not on the right lane markings, and we're getting close to that car now. What is going on, guys? Okay, and it's kind of FSD kind of went like, okay, I understand. We're not going the. Okay, we are going straight ahead. That's why probably. So FSD here takes off a little bit faster, and yeah, because that lead car was a little bit too timid, to be honest. And let's see if it predicts the right. So it's predicting 2 lanes here. Oh yeah, and it's very late braking again. Come on. It's just the braking. I'm not a fan of this late braking, to be honest. And the car right next to me is also like not even stopped at the right stop line. I don't even know, like we might have like a few people that never drove in these conditions before around us, to be honest. It's either that or they don't have their snow tires on and they're like, they want to be extra cautious. You know, can't really judge them. But yeah, that's a little bit too slow, even for my liking, even with full self-driving on. That's how I can put it for you folks so that you guys can understand why I'm okay with it taking over that car. So, okay, we're coming up here. Let's see. Green light soon. I might have to fast forward here a little bit. Oh, here we go. Green light's on. Yeah, a lot of slippage here. You can see that the steering wheel is tilting and correcting. This lane's icy. This lane's icy. It hasn't been used much. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful here. Yeah. So understandable why a lot of cars are driving slow. Yeah, it's going a little bit too fast here for my liking. It does start seeing lane markings over here. You can see them faintly on the street. Changing lanes here. A little bit too fast for my liking, I'll be honest between you guys. And it's gonna have to. Okay, we're going straight and then we're probably turning left. So, all right. I was almost like I wanted that light to change to red to see how the car is gonna react. If I'm driving in that speed with these conditions, I would just continue going straight. I wouldn't slam on my brakes or anything. We're gonna have to turn left here. Cutting across. Yeah, cutting across too much into that snowbank there. Come on, FSD. Here we go. It's getting a little bit too close to that snowbank, and I've had it before where we hit those pavements, those curbs. So I don't want to repeat of that. So that's why I'm overcorrecting. So don't mind me disengaging over there. It's a little bit too much of a bold move for me to leave it on. Okay, so we'll speed you up over here for this traffic light, and then we'll do our wrap-up thoughts. Okay, green light is on. We're starting to turn. Let's see if we're gonna slide here. Oh, self-correcting here. Yeah, it was getting too close to the curb there. It didn't really anticipate it as a curb because it's covered with snow. And then it self-corrected after it visualized that it is a snow-covered curb. So yeah, overall, still has similar issues to last year. It can't really predict what's a curb and what's a road and all that stuff, just because of the continuous white color from the street to the curb, to the top of the curb. So that's where it struggles the most. I think a little bit of auto labeling around that, those kind of things, it might make it work a little bit better than what it's doing right now. We're still not getting that behavior where it's driving on snowbanks. On the cleared up path that was created by previous cars. You can see it over here. It's driving on the snowbank. That's not like. It is annoying, especially when you start going on really high speeds. See over here, this yield's done okay-ish. It's also still not using the curved out path again. We'll see some more improvements coming up in the next few builds. should be coming up to a stop here. There's a pedestrian crossing, and hopefully our car doesn't go. Yeah, I'm going to disengage just in case. And I'll engage over here. That pedestrian was crossing from way over the sidewalk, so I wasn't too sure if it's going to start accelerating or not. I didn't want to. And here we go. Another issue again with this left turn and the snow-covered bank over there. So yeah, that seems to be prominent. So folks, if you're driving in these conditions, just be aware about left turns and snow-covered banks over there. That could mistakenly think that it's a street, not a curb. That hit could be critical to a car, to be honest. It does this very well, and it used to do this very well since a couple of years too, so I'm not too surprised. It does pick the right path and drive on a curve in a good positioning on the road and all that stuff. So there you go, folks. FSD with full snow-covered streets. We went up to around 80 kilometers per hour. That's around 50 miles per hour. So good behavior overall. A little bit. It's going a little bit more timid in snow, which is the behavior we're looking for. Okay, we should be able to turn here. It's clear. This is an icy intersection too, hey? So, okay. So that's it, folks. If you guys want to see more videos, I'll be doing another one on highway, probably, if the snow sticks. And, yeah, I'll go out and do that video maybe later today, and it'll be posted later on. So if you folks like this video, please hit like, and please don't forget to subscribe to support me and support my channel. Okay, folks, we'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day.